Howdy, my name is Oatmealent, and this is our Let's Play of EU4 as Conith. We have managed to retake our homeland. It's not the majority of our holdings, but we've managed to make inroads into reclaiming Ireland. We freed our brothers in Ulster, and, well, we're not even going to guarantee their independence because if they get taken, it'll be by England, it'll be by Great Britain, and we're gonna go to war with Great Britain. Anyway, the reason we released them is so that if Great Britain was trying to convert them to English, they stopped that progress. We also gave Orkney back to Denmark so that we could get this return territory bonus. We don't really care if it's back or not because they're still going to have a claim on this province. So they're still going to be fine with going to war with Great Britain. France, super big fan of us. We did take that royal marriage. A tiny bit of border friction over here. Austria loves us too. We conquered a rival's province. Must be rivals with Great Britain. Or Portugal, but probably Great Britain. And yeah, it's been pretty good. However, Spain made what I think is either a brilliant move or a blunder. They declared a colonial conquest CB on the Shawnee. Now, with that CB, someone posted a comment on my video. If they take these provinces, they won't get any overextension. That'll be really good for them, but the problem with this CB is that because they declared on my vassal, all my allies came in, and because they declared on my vassal, the members of the coalition against me, which include Portugal, didn't come in. And so, you know, I'd be okay if Portugal came in, because I could take these provinces, and maybe some provinces down here even from Portugal, but overall, I gotta say, I'm liking my chances here. The only thing that could really screw me over is that it's a show superiority CB, and I have these vassals here and a bunch of allies who are guaranteed to lose some combats. So I don't really know how that's going to go down. What we want out of the war is, for sure, we want these two provinces. If we take those two provinces, then the only province in the Caribbean that we don't control is this one. And so this trade node becomes very easily our trade node. And eventually we'll make it so that Portugal can't even steer this valuable trade away by taking this province from Portugal. Maybe I should have waited in the last war and taken this province so that Portugal had to stop steering the trade away from my main trade node. But I knew Spain was still going to be here. I don't really know. What I am going to do, I'm going to leave these 20 here. These 11. Oh, right, no, these 11 are going to come up here. These 20 are going to be my assault force. And we're going to try to take provinces from up here. In the meantime, I'm going to pick on provinces that I know I want. Provinces that I know I want are this. I don't know if I want that tobacco producing province or if it would be like more profitable for me to get one of these. The problem is going to be the base tax in these is going to make it pretty difficult for me to, excuse me, pretty difficult for me to core it. It costs quite a lot. Let me make sure I've cored everything that can be cored. Yeah. So, I don't really know what I want. I'm gonna occupy a bunch. Probably want this one. It's got a good base tax, it's making something relatively useful, it's next to my provinces. I'd love to just I'd love to take down the coast here. So here, 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 and here, and maybe here, so that Spain can no longer access these provinces easily. So I'm gonna start going and sieging them. Once these fleets are together... No, I told you to stop doing what you were doing. And park. As you can see, we're very low on stability. Our great leader died, left us a great heir, and a pretty good regency, but that does mean that, you know, we don't have... we have stability issues. Wow, these rebels actually retreated. Portuguese patriots, you say? So yeah, these 11 should be able to take on whatever Portuguese patriots we have issues with. This fleet is going to transport these these troops. This is really good for... Oh, but I have such a high debt, and I have to kick out one of these. I'm gonna kick out the trade power guy. I'd love to build heavy ships while this buff is in place, but I just don't think it's gonna happen. I need 11 light ships as well, but it's just not gonna happen. I have tremendous loans, and that 5% is not greater than the interest on those loans. Okay, this colony is about to be done. So I'm going to go ahead and merge these troops so that there's more to fight the rebels. As you can see, Portugal just didn't come in on this war. Milan and someone else did. Where's this Perigord? Perigord. Oh, I see. There. I see, but Austria is actually going to be sending serious troops over there too. Austria actually has the ability to walk through France and into Spain, and Austria has the most troops. I don't see all the Austrian troops right now. Are they in multiple wars? No. I know that they have a very large amount of manpower, at least. I just have to hope that this works out. It does look like France is going to lose this combat, but maybe not. It's close. That one's close. If these guys make it, it's not close, but my goal here is to take the provinces I want and just hope that it works out. Just hope that it works out in Europe. I can't get involved in the European conflicts. I'll be lucky not to take serious losses over here. Okay. Oh good, these provinces became before Spain could take them. That's... Oh wait, where's the other one that... Oh wait, what? Arica. Here, okay. I have one colonist to send somewhere. I want to send him somewhere pretty safe. Could be there, could be there. Is there anywhere really profitable? No, that's over by Spain. This is really safe up here. I'm gonna go ahead and send them up there. Reason is you occupy provinces right away if they're colonies. Yeah, I can't help but notice that there's a lot of little troops in here. So we're gonna cancel that. We're gonna land here, give them a leader, give that stack a leader. This stack, I guess, doesn't get a leader. Because we can't make our heir or anyone a leader because our heir is like 2 years old. Gonna land there, and then we're gonna take out all of these troops in different battles. That'll help us with the ticking war score. Oh, we won the second battle of Paradoid. Yeah, we could actually get a ticking war score in this if this. Oh wow, the Milanese have a lot of troops. But so do the Austrians. And we'll probably win this one. Yeah, we could get a ticking war score on them, which would be devastating for them. I would take whatever I wanted if I got a ticking war score, because it would pretty easily get up to 100. These battles don't typically give ticking war scores, which is one of the reasons that they just last forever and ever. So I'm waiting on this. I'm gonna keep waiting. I'm not at my cap yet, and I'm gonna be taking some provinces from Spain. That's gonna take diplomatic power per. So where's the one with the most progress? I'm just gonna fight this direction. Just this direction. I'm just gonna walk up this direction. So this should, yeah, we should get. Oh, I guess liberated our provinces doesn't stack. Well, I'm gonna send a second stack over here for sieging. This could be a very profitable trade node if I controlled enough of it. It would be more profitable than this trade node. Probably never more profitable than the Mexican trade node, considering I easily control all of it there. But I could not have a guy here and just allow the trade to flow out to these two nodes. Yeah, I could not have a guy here and allow the trade to flow out to these two nodes where I am collecting anyway. The Portuguese. It's kind of annoying. Should have taken this province. Definitely. It's costing me like, how many gold a month? 0.78 gold at least a month. My interest is 7 gold a month. That's ginormous. It's just a huge amount of interest. I'm gonna be down at 4 colonies for a little while. They just burned it? Didn't even know that was possible. It's actually bad, because that takes the taxability away from all of these provinces. And it was almost done, too, I think. That might have been why they burned it. So I have the very offensive-oriented troops here. Yeah, we could be close to ticking. We may have ticking right now. Yeah, we do have ticking. It's gonna be faster to take a boat out of here. Oh good, some of these are starting to core, which means they're gonna be less likely to revolt eventually. Wait, where's my fleet? Should be here. Spain. I'm just gonna go take these for the war score. It'll give me a small amount of war score to just have these. I don't really want to take these. I mean, this is a nice province and all. It makes some money, but it's. I want to focus on trade nodes that I know I'm going to be putting into, and there's way too much fighting for this node. Because that's where your real money, that's where your real amplifier comes from. I mean, half my, like, trade is about as much as taxation is about as much as production, and I'm not even managing trade properly. It could be more. Okay. I'm actually gonna wait to take on those guys because I want to pinch them and fight with my full force here. Oh no, the Spanish are gonna beat me here. That's really bad. So that'll count for the ticking war score, but hopefully we'll have enough that this won't matter. It was stupid of me to do in the first place. So we have quite a bit of papal influence saved up. It looks like we are fighting for this one, so I'll put some in there. And we are fighting for this one, so I'll put some in there. What to do with this diplomat? Definitely want to send him over to Europe and improve relations with somebody. France is improved by 70, Austria is improved by 73, and Denmark is improved. Probably going to improve with Austria. Wow, this is pretty even. The Milanese are strong. I didn't realize that they were so strong. Huge amount of money per province over here in Milan. And they're republics, so that's powerful as well. Okay, I'm gonna send both of these stacks and merge them there and keep these two sieges going at minimal number of troops. The smaller stack, I'm gonna take over here and siege these two provinces. The bigger stack, I'm probably going to try to fight more Spanish troops with. So I have another colonist. Core this. Gonna boost stability by 1. Probably send here. Yeah, it's worth 2. It isn't in an important trade node. Peru I'm not gonna fight for, but there's no colonies in an important trade node. Except for these Mexican colonies. I guess I should be getting those. Because I am collecting from Mexico. I guess these should be more of a priority. Hadn't really thought about it, but guess they should. There's no bonus at 2 artillery, so 1 artillery or 2 artillery. Oh, but it's sending a no artillery over here. That's not any good. Definitely colonial enthusiasm. Don't really have any overseas provinces. This is bad. We definitely send for a trained medic. And our heir lives. Okay. Because we don't want to end up in another... Wow, it's not in the same dynasty as France anymore? No, it is. We didn't want him to die and us end up in another personal union or something ridiculous. Spain. My nemesis. Our conquistador died. That means we do not have a leader, a troop leader at all. We need to be careful of that. If we see that there's going to be a big combat, we need to, it's definitely better to just take these 2 and then siege this one. So we're going to do that. Because we don't have blockade going. And our blockade is more important over here. And this naval disarmament's about to drop off, so... Almost forgot about you, Huron, but lucked out and didn't forget. When you forget, it really sucks, because then they can, Excuse me. Sorry about that, I know it doesn't sound very good on video. Then they stop the coring process. We can't send any more? So we can recall this colonist and send him over to Mexico. Because as we just figured out, it's probably worth it to send it to Mexico. Here doesn't need a troop, and it has a troop even if it needed it. And if they start producing good stuff like salt, it'll be worth it even though the base tax is low, because we are collecting from this trade node, and I think we're probably going to continue to collect from the completely ours trade node of Mexico. So are we still getting a positive ticking war score? Yeah, we are. Just barely, but we are. Let's see how it looks over here for Spain. Oh, not so good for us here. We need to find some more small battles to take part in. Because that's going to be worth a lot. Where are... We could send our big fleet over there. What I'm going to do is go back to protecting trade in the Caribbean with this big stack. Because I will be able to okay, we have one in Panama, one in Mexico. We didn't stop the ones in California. I'm turning on the ones on this side of the world because I haven't seen anybody. I'll turn on this one too. I haven't seen hide nor hair of any. Oh, that's right. These ships were actually... These 11 ships are actually protecting trade in the Mississippi River because I'm collecting there. I need to get a ship over here to protect trade. Oh, never mind. The Netherlands is doing it for me. Where does the Netherlands have in this trade node? Oh, they got here, and they're protecting. I'm still gonna go ahead and buy a ship here. Who knows if the Netherlands will even be able to keep that? It's very aggressive. Worth it. It had a high base tax. Oh, no, it didn't. These were the ones with the high base taxes. I'm not sure if that was worth it, but... whatever, the Netherlands has to go somewhere. You can see their colonial range is ginormous. They took here. Great Britain took here. Yeah, we'll just take the Cape. It's possible that we might want to take... oh, we definitely want to take there. Look at how profitable that is and just like totally free. Okay, let's actually find a colonist and take it now. I'll recall from there and send to here. No troops necessary, quite profitable, and a very good port. Because it doesn't give me borders with anybody, and it gets me closer to Southeast Asia if I decided to go over there. I don't really know how much I'm gonna have to do in order to get rank 1. But I do know that a colony over here of 5 is worth more than a colony over here of 1, even though I get to collect taxes from here and trade. And those could be making something a little bit more exotic over there. So what kind of peace will... Oh, can we make a separate peace with Milan? No, Milan really doesn't want this. It's the same battle we saw a long time ago. Spain, sue for peace. Yeah, they'll give us some stuff. They really want out of this. We're gonna take them for all they're worth. Here, what was that doing for aggressive expansion? Portugal and Great Britain, which we don't care about, a little bit on Austria, and it will give us overextension, which kind of sucks because we're already kind of overextended. Maybe we should focus on something else. Maybe we should take... Oh, we could already take back St. Luca, it said, because we have a core there. Yeah, we can already take back St. Luca. What else would we want from them? This is going to give us some pretty serious overextension, and we might force them to release a nation. That could really weaken them. We could get them to annul a treaty with Portugal because we don't really want to get into war with Portugal like that. We could do transfer trade power. It really doesn't want to. It really doesn't want to do transfer trade power. Okay, we'll think about it. This battle, boy, I'm glad I'm not involved in that. If we could make a separate peace with the Milanese, though, a lot of these troops would disappear and we might win this combat. No, they have a lot of money. Can't bribe them out, because we are going to lose this, it looks like. Yeah, not sure what to do. Looks like we can invest in a third one of these, though. Maybe take one from Spain. I mean, Britain is adding a little bit here. Spain is adding a little bit there, so I guess we'll just be patient. Might as well start sieging that province. Because if we take these provinces, because of their really high base tax, some of them have, they'll give us really big overextension. I mean, it would be nice to take these. I think once we took I think once we took to Shawnee, it might be worth it to fight for trade here. Because trade is naturally going to flow up this way. Or this way from the Mississippi River. So if we collected in the Chesapeake Bay, we would get... I think we would get... Yeah. This is a contiguous line. We would get this trade, most of this trade anyway, and we'd have to fight here, but we could fight with light ships. We could fight with light ships and we could build to fight there, and it would definitely be more profitable than the Mississippi River. Yeah, so see, we're no longer have the war goal. Because idiots over there lost some fights. They're about to lose a big one here. I'm not sure what the right move is. I could piece them now, I think. That would be a lot of overextension, though. We could get out of this war in exchange for just these two provinces in the Caribbean. Could be really worth it. You know, I think I'm gonna take that. The war over here is not going well. I don't see that Austria has this huge number of troops that they're going to be able to deal with all these troops. After this battle, they'll get a huge war score for the battle. They might not even want to peace me. And I don't want this to drag on and on and on. This will remove them entirely from my most profitable trade node. And we'll just fight over here for a while. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this, and that. And... I guess we'll take this one too. If we're gonna be in the Mississippi, if we're gonna be in the Mississippi, we would want to take that. Oh, we would also want Arkansas. Can't believe we let them get that. How much longer do we think this battle's going to go for? Do we have time to build a mercenary and take the Arkansas? How long does a mercenary take? 26 days, 17 days. Here, let's keep track on this battle, and if it turns south. Oh good, coffee's not bad. Okay. So now we can make peace. We take Arkansas, St. Lucia. None of these provinces. It won't give us that much overextension because these don't actually contribute to overextension. Oh, it does. Well, not by a whole lot. Then we start thinking about getting these colonies sooner rather than later. Excuse me. We go with it. I'm pretty sure that's the best. So we send, there should be no revolt risk in St. Lucia, because it's already an Irish core. Send all the troops here. This is the one. This is the... It's Protestant. Yeah. The bloodthirst shown by the Regency Council has ruined the reputation of Connaught around the world. Wow. So I guess we're not going to keep any troops here, and we're going to hope that this colony actually dies out from people just fighting, and that they can't get, we'll just take it later. What we're going to try to do here is sell them this province. No. They don't want it. We were going to try to do that so that we'd get to free core. That didn't work. And we're gonna harsh treat here. So you don't have any troops over there. Now, what was the way we were splitting our fleets here? I think all of our light ships are back to patrolling. Yeah, all of our light ships are patrolling. This fleet was gonna get split somehow. For now, we'll just leave it like that and think about later how I want to do that. And we need... I don't think that there's a whole lot of revolt risk up here. We need a troop stack Yeah, there's barely any revolt risk down there. There's some revolt risk along here. There's some revolt risk up there. So the only revolt risk is right here, which means we're gonna harsh treat here and send these troops up here. To Suriname. Now what this should have done for this trade node, if everything is working out well, right, now only Portugal has any power in this node. Poland and Great Britain are on that. France is in on that, as well as Spain. Just Spain is in on that, but we can't grab it. This guy's the youngest. Poland is probably not going to have the most points. Go ahead and grab a third. Oh, we could send a missionary to Trinidad. Probably worth it to send the missionary to Trinidad. Because the war exhaustion's boosting the coring cost anyway. Although, we've already harsh treated. Yeah, we're gonna need to plant more troops there. These 19 can be there. These 13 are just gonna go stand in Trinidad. That way any revolts can be quelled pretty easily. Okay, so our diplomats are back. We can start. We can send a gift here. And then we can go ahead and annex them. This is a real power. This is a really powerful move. And then with our final diplomat, we should probably improve relations with someone in Europe. 91, 67, 100. For some reason, France just super loves us. I'm still going to improve with France. Okay, I don't know why we can't... Uh-oh. Yeah, I figured it was going to be over here. That means that the Netherlands is going to stop liking us. Yeah. Kinda sucks. These guys are gonna wait on Suriname. Where's my leader? Oh, I don't have a military leader, that's right. And I'm not gonna have one for a while because he would cost. I'm really hoping that this heavy aggressiveness kills this colony. Because I'd rather not have a Spanish culture Iberian colony. It just would be kind of silly. I took it because I felt stupid. Probably should never have taken it, but... Coffee must be right here. Very high demand. That's the way it works with addictive substances. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put everyone here. The supply limit is huge. Somehow we're subsidizing this many colonies. 6. Don't know how that's working out. Caraco is this island down here. I'm not too worried about it. They probably don't even have a positive revolt. They don't. The more than Irish is actually really working out for me in this game. Oh, this is really weird. I can't lose this gold. I'm already in pretty big debt, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the stability hit and then pay to boost the stability, I think. But I'm not gonna boost it again. Normally I would, but the overextension here is, well, I can't boost it because of the overextension. If we look at what I'm going for here, which is score, it's just the military that's beating us down. That's fine. Our manpower is recovering. Slowly. Now, as soon as we're able to annex these guys, we'll have a lot more papal power. But I don't think that we annex them for a very long time. Oh, good. Arkansas. Good. Arkansas was destroyed. Now, the reason this is good, I say we're costing us a huge amount. Yeah, that halved our colonial maintenance. A wise choice. We've become the papal controller, so that's good. That means that we can hire. We have another diplomat. We can hire. A military leader if we want. Definitely a general, because if you go into the ledger. See that military rating comes from generals a little bit. So if we want to boost up our military rating, we want generals. He's pretty good. That should give us... So we have one coming from generals now. Because we have one general. You just have to fund generals in order to get military rating. And now we're actually getting points per month for it. And we are at the highest per month. Now when we're actually going to surpass, say, Austria, is probably going to involve going to war with Austria, which adds another element to the late game here. We have to be able to lever our power into a return to Europe. I don't hate it. You know, I'm not a huge fan of war, but I don't hate that. Oh, we invested a lot in him, and he didn't really pan out. But luckily, it looks like that means that you get the next guy with 101 votes. When your guy dies and doesn't ascend, the next guy comes underneath your control. So that's fine. He's younger. It'll be unlikely. I think you get it with half the influence. It'll be unlikely that someone will try to steal him from us because we already have just such a lead there. Okay. Austria, we're already annexing, so that is something to consider. Austria is at war with Venice. Venice has declared war on Austria. Venice is allied with France. France is already at a war, some weird aggressive war. So Venice might be allied, but this is an offensive war, so it's unlikely that if we accept, France will accept on the opposite side of us. So we're gonna go ahead and accept. And I don't think France will accept. Yeah. Never have too much grain. Notice France did not accept. I mean, they have a few more days where they still could, so let's just wait before we. Okay, yeah, they did not accept. Venice is quite possibly going to get annexed completely here. Naval disarmament should drop off this year, I believe. Yeah, it's going to drop off in a few months, and in those few months, we'll pick up that tech when it's 5% cheaper. We were never... I mean, the trade efficiency, okay, we were going to use a little bit, but we were not going to be building the post office or the naval arsenal or anything. We're actually going to take the Blasphemy Act. The reason is we do actually have a place that's taking a long time to convert to our religion, so that'll help with that. And the best way to deal with heretics, if you go full-on missionary strength, is actually to convert them, not to try to, be friendly with them. So we haven't been having a lot of heretic breakout, because Catholicism has remained exceedingly strong. England remained Catholic, only the Denmark changed their stance. I'm going to improve relationships here. I mean, Austria loves us, France loves us, but Denmark is not in love with us anymore, so I'm going to improve relationship. Our alliance with Denmark is important because that's what's gonna give us the fleet needed to just crush Great Britain in a little while. Sugar. Sugar is good. Where is that? Oh, sugar is going to be produced over here. Not bad, not bad. I'm definitely going to take this one too. No reason not to. In fact, I'll wait. I like having 5 colonies. Five is palatable expenses, and with a huge interest rate, I have some incentive to pay off these loans. This is a pretty good place to take a little break to break the video so it's easier to upload. I'll be right back, so you can join me whenever you want. But it won't be a long period of me getting my bearings.